She stood at the edge of the bridge, rain soaking through her clothes, staring at the water below. 24 hours ago, she had a job, an apartment, and hope. Now, she had nothing. But what she didn't know, what she couldn't know, was that losing everything was about to save her life. Stay with me, because what happens next will change how you see every bad day, every closed door, every moment you thought was the end. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever lost something, a job, a relationship, an opportunity, and thought it was the worst thing that could happen to you? Drop a broken heart in the comments, because today's story is for you. Her name was Natalie Chen, 29 years old, marketing manager at a tech startup in Seattle. On paper, her life looked perfect. But on Tuesday morning, everything shattered. 8:47 a.m. She got the email. Your position has been eliminated. Laid off. No warning. No severance. 9:23 a.m. She called her landlord to ask for an extension on rent. He said no. Eviction notice. 30 days. 11:15 a.m. Her boyfriend of 3 years texted. Not even a call. A text. I can't do this anymore. I need space. Gone. By noon, Natalie had lost her income, her home, and her relationship in one morning. She sat in a coffee shop, staring at her phone, feeling like the universe had personally decided to destroy her. And that's when the rage came. Not sadness. Rage. Why me? She whispered. What did I do to deserve this? She had no idea the universe was protecting her. Here's where it gets wild. If you've ever felt like life was working against you, keep watching. Because Natalie's story proves something most people never realize until it's too late. That night, Natalie couldn't afford her apartment anymore, so she crashed on her friend Maya's couch. Maya was a nurse, working the night shift. Before she left, Maya said something strange. Maybe this is happening for you, not to you. Natalie didn't believe her, but the next morning, she woke up to 17 missed calls. Her old company, the one she'd been laid off from. There'd been a gas leak in the building, an explosion. 3 people were critically injured. All of them were in the marketing department. Her department, the desks where she used to sit, destroyed. If she'd still worked there, she would have been at her desk at 9 a.m., right when it happened. The layoff saved her life. But it gets deeper. 2 weeks later, broke and desperate, Natalie took a random freelance gig, designing a website for a small nonprofit. She almost turned it down. The pay was terrible, but she needed something. The founder of that nonprofit, his name was Daniel, a widowed father raising 2 kids alone, running an organization that helped single parents find affordable housing. They worked together. Then they talked. Then they connected. 6 months later, Natalie wasn't just freelancing. She became the nonprofit's director of communications. Her salary, double what she made at the tech company. And Daniel, he became more than a colleague. Today, Natalie and Daniel are married. She helps hundreds of families find homes, families like the one she almost became. And every single day, she thinks about that Tuesday morning when her life fell apart. The job loss that saved her from an explosion. The eviction that forced her onto a couch, where Maya said the words that changed her perspective. The breakup that made space for the love of her life. Everything happened for a reason. Here's the truth most people miss. When a door closes, you're not being punished. You're being redirected. That job you didn't get, it wasn't rejection, it was protection. That relationship that ended, it wasn't failure, it was alignment. That plan that fell apart, it wasn't bad luck, it was a universe clearing space for something better. Natalie couldn't see it in the moment. None of us can. But looking back, every single thing that broke her, built her. So here's my question for you. What bad thing happened in your life that turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Share your story in the comments. I want to hear it. Because your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if this story moved you, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. Because I share real stories like this every single week. Stories that remind us everything happened for a reason. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.